Hey y'all, welcome back. My name is Jennifer. Today we have a fun video. We are going to do what I took in my bag to Vegas. If you didn't see, I did go on a girls trip to Vegas with two other wonderful ladies here on YouTube, Lexi Jong and Jennifer from Feisty. I will link their channels below. We just had the best time chatting, talking about makeup, all the things, as well as shopping. So I want to share with you what was in my makeup bag. I did carry on me living in a smaller town and not in a big city like I used to. I don't have the pleasure of having direct flights anymore, unfortunately. So the first day my flight was totally delayed, and which, you know, is what it is. It's totally fine. But my flight was delayed, and so I was so glad, y'all, so glad I carried on, because I was able to switch my flight and be able to get on a different flight for my connection. So carrying on does have some advantages. And actually on the way back, I was able to switch to be able to get home earlier. Anyways, I digress. Let's talk about what was in my makeup bag. This is real cute, right? Going through TSA though, you do have to use this size makeup bag. Essentially what I did was I just put all of the liquid items in this particular bag. I think it's a quart. Are you a quart? I think it's a quart. Some of the items I did use up. So let's pull these things out and see what is in here, because I will share with you what I brought. I always bring shampoo samples. This is a time where I stock up. I think it's an essential, because you know, sometimes the shampoos in your hotel room are not very hydrating. Conditioner for me is that way. I wash my hair probably every couple days. I can't go like a whole week without washing my hair. It's just not, it's not in the cards for me, guys. I've tried, but I don't know. I just can't. So I did bring shampoo samples. So Virtue was one that I brought, and then I had some Orbe samples. Let's see. Are you still in here? I think I used some of them. I used some of the Orbe. And then I did bring some curl defining cream, such as these from R&Co. And I had some body cream samples that I used up from Sicily. So these were really, really nice as well to have just on hand, right? I mean, just nice. Now the other thing I did bring from Sicily was the all day, all year. Guys, I have got to get a full size of this all day, all year. I love it, love it, love it. It's so good. The all day, all year is something I would use as a moisturizer as well as like a skin protectant, and I really like that. So that was something I brought a Tresemme. I had some Orbe small samples, but I didn't have enough to bring. I used them all up. I'm like, why did I do that? Why did I use all the Orbe I love? Because I love it and I used it up. So I did bring that, and I also brought this Volumizing Mist by Moroccan Oil. I do like a lot of Moroccan Oil products for my hair. This one, however, provides a little bit more volume, especially if I'm wearing a curly. I didn't use a ton of hair care products, because we did go to Dry Bar and get our hair blown out, and it was so much fun. That's like the second time I've ever gone to an actual like Dry Bar or like place where you get your hair blown out and not cut and colored and all that. You know what I'm saying? It was fun. It was a lot of fun, and yeah, it was fun. I did made a big mess, but I have been trying this. I made it, had stuff all over it. But this Sicily Paris, this is one of their mascaras, and it's got the coolest wand. I was trying this, and I really want to try more of their mascaras because I really like the formula. The wand is a little odd, I will say. But I don't remember which one this is. I'm gonna have to look it up. I don't remember. It doesn't say it on there. Isn't that weird? Like, shouldn't it say it on there? Okay, I'll look it up and put it in the description box. Can't remember. And then I had a few more. I have Wave Lotion from Oribe. This is, the Matte Wave Texture Lotion. Really like this if you just want to like spritz up your hair a little bit, like for next day. This was the all day, all year as well that I brought because, you know, you never know. You never know. You may need more. And then I did bring the eye concentrate from La Mer. So I had this small sample size. I love this. Like, really like it a lot. And that's the thing, is when you go on a vacation and you bring samples of things you may, you know, you may not have tried before, or maybe have only tried a little bit of, then you get hooked on these things. So the La Mer little sample of the eye, I mean, this thing goes a long way. A long way. I'm really liking this a lot. And then the Buff and Wash facial gel. This stuff is fantastic. I like a good facial scrub. I like an exfoliator. I like a physical exfoliator, y'all. I know. Don't come after me. I feel like I don't know. I feel like there was a wave there that one time where physical exfoliators were like a big no-no, but I do like I'm not like scrubbing my face to, you know, I'm not doing that. Like a really nice gentle scrub to get all the like dead skin off. It just feels so good after you do that. Don't get me wrong, I love an exfoliating toner or something like that, something with an acid, or I will not use them the same day, but I do like something to kind of, you know, once a week to get that just really soft feel of my skin. I did bring this as well. This is the Oribe Detangler. I brought this, it's leave-in conditioner detangler. I brought this because I often have such a hard time with my hair when I go places. Reason being is because it depends on the water, if it's soft water, hard water, and my hair will tangle, and it's just, the conditioner usually in hotel rooms just don't cut it. They just don't. So that's why I brought this, like just in case, really. Another product that I brought is this Black Rose Skin Infusion Cream. Is so good. I finished an actual tub of it, and I love this Black Rose Skin Infusion Cream. I used the whole thing up. It feels like a drink of water for your skin. It's so hydrating, so nice. I would highly recommend if you're looking for a new moisturizer, something lighter, not like super thick, right? So sometimes these moisturizers can be just a little bit too much, and this just sinks right into the skin and it feels amazing. So good. All right, these are two things I actually got when I was there. So this is the Loopy-Doo sample that I got. I love this sample. If I use the small one 100%, then I'll get a big one, but we'll see. And then I got this little sample of the Aqua Allegoria by Guerlain Paris, and it's Flora Salvagia. This one here. It smells so nice. I really like this, and it's very interesting. I loved we went to the Guerlain boutique. It's so clean and like fresh. I love scents like that. Like that's how Loopy-Doo smells. And this one, oh my gosh, it smells so good. But I like being able to go and see and smell for myself. Like scents are hard for me personally, because what may smell good on someone may not smell good on me, and we learned that. We learned that the hard way, guys, because everything that smelled good on Lexi and Jen, it smelled really bad on me. I'm like, what is wrong with my pH? Why do I stink right now? It was just very funny. And then also, there were certain scents that Jen loved, Al Feisty. And then every time she tries something, I'm like, I do not like that. But she prefers, you know, it's just the way we think and feel about scents can be so different, and it's so personal. And it's so funny how she's like, do you like this one or do you like this one? And then I'd be like, I don't like either, but I like that one better. She's like, I'm getting this one. I said, wait, that's not what I like. She goes, I know, that's what I'm getting. I'm like, oh, okay. So it's just so funny how fragrance is so personal to a specific person. It really is. Let's move on. One of the items that I did bring is what I'm wearing on my eyes today. This is the Dior Golden Day palette. I brought it because I thought it would be pretty versatile. It's neutral, but it's got that pop of black in there that I could deepen up if I wanted to, you know, for evening dinner or something like that, which I thought was just so nice. So nice. And I love this palette. And I just think it's so pretty. So pretty on. You can, I dressed it down today, but you can dress it up, dress it down. Great for travel. I love how just compact it is. I have been really reaching for palettes that are smaller in size recently. These big palettes, they're not practical. They're not practical for me right now. I think that's the reason why I didn't buy the Pat McGrath one, quite frankly, because it's not as practical, right, for me, just right now and kind of the season of life I'm in. So I did bring this. Another product that I brought that I was trying on my trip was the new Suqqu for fall and autumn, and I was gifted this, full transparency. But I was trying out and trying to see what my thoughts were about it, so I did bring it with me. I was able to try this one out as well as do some different looks with it, and I really like this palette. Another palette, or another item from the line, was this blush. I love this blush. It's so pretty, and it's very interesting how it kind of gives a sheen, and it's really nice. And I love the ability to have a more bronzy blush, kind of a fall autumn look here. So that was $129 in the blush here from Suqqu, and this is $107. These are limited edition, but this is the palette here. I will link everything down below if it's still available and things like that, or, you know, where you can also find it if you're curious about these types of things too. The other thing that came out during this time, there was a Nordstrom sale happening during this time. There were the Dior Birds of a Feather that we were trying to get, which we were not able to get there. It had come out that Sunday when we left. But, you know, it just reminds, it's so funny how things like this remind you of what, I don't know, it just kind of brings back memories of things. I did take this lipstick from Chanel. This is a great lipstick. The mask mandate did go into full effect when we were there, so we did have to wear masks, and I like this because it does not transfer hardly at all on a mask. Once it dries down, it's pretty set, and this is Timeless Beige by Chanel, and you put it down and you let it dry. How beautiful is this shade, by the way? And then you just set it with the corresponding gloss on the other side. So all the shades are different on this side, but your gloss is going to be the same regardless of what shade you do pick up on this side. So that was a good option for me to be able to wear that and wear something that's not going to transfer that poorly or transfer that badly because of the mask. I just picked this up from the Nordstrom sale, and this is the MAC lip set. Guys, this is so pretty. This was the MAC lipstick in City of Angels, Love Me lipstick. This was in one of their sets that they had for the Nordstrom anniversary sale. And then I also took the lip gloss, the corresponding lip gloss, because I was like, you know what? I might want to use that because it is so pretty. I'm going to put it on. I mean, you can wear it alone. It's just so beautiful. Right? So the lip gloss is called You Had Me at Halo or Hollow. I always get that messed up. Now, of course, I did take my Chanel Le Volume de Chanel mascara. I cannot go without it. While we were there, I did pick up a new mascara by Bite Beauty. And I do like this so far. It's not bad, not a bad mascara at all. It's got an hourglass wand. We were talking about it during my mascara declutter, but I do like it. I have on the Ilia one today too. It's okay. It's just okay for me. So we'll see. We'll see as I continue to try these out, how I feel about them. But, you know, I picked them up to try because I needed to try something different, right? And I did take my Sicily one too, so I really like that, and I want to try a full size of that too. What else? Oh, this brand new lipstick from Suqqu I did take as well because I did want to try it. This is the sheer matte color in, oh, I'm not going to say it right. Am I going to say it right? This is the sheer matte color in 103. It's a limited edition shade, but you know, it's a unique color, or not even a unique color, but a unique formula. And I'm really loving the formula of these lipsticks provided via PR. I did take this to try this out. Very nice. I really, really am enjoying the lip formula of the new Suqqu lipsticks because they're like a sheer matte, which is kind of interesting, right? It's super interesting to me. With complexion products, I had to depot some of my things. So I did take the, hold on, let me find it. So I had to end up depotting my complexion products. So this is the shade Wheat from the Future Skin. I really like this. This was gifted, but I had Nude before, and Wheat was just a better shade match for me in the summer. Really nice, beautiful, just is a flawless looking finish. It's very lightweight, which I love. It was so dry out there, so for me, something light and easy was perfect. I also was trying to be a little, it was so hard for me to choose. I had the hardest time picking my makeup. Like, picking clothes is an easy breezy thing for me. Picking out which makeup I'm going to take on a trip is one of the hardest things for me to do. I don't know, I like to have some versatility when I'm picking makeup. I'm just saying. So I did, however, take my bronzer from Cle de Peau. I really love this bronzer. This bronzer is number 2 from Cle de Peau. It has kind of 2 different shades here, more on the warm tone side, I will say, but I love this bronzer. It's so beautiful. I mean, these two are so good. And then I did take the Cle de Peau Refining Press Powder, and it's a little light for me right now. I have to say, it's a little light. It's very, is it translucent? It doesn't say it's translucent. I think there may only be 1 shade. I'm not quite sure. I'd have to look it up, but it does lean a little light on me personally right now. Maybe in the fall, winter, when, you know, I don't have as much of a tan or something like that, then it would work a little better, but right now it's a little light, just a little bit. But besides that, it's a very nice powder, by all means. Such a pretty powder, but just a little leaning on the lighter side for me. But Makeup by Mario, I did take this. I told you I took Suqqu as well. This is an earthy pink. It's a really pretty shade. You know, the only thing I will say, the great thing about it is that on the other side you have this brush that you can use and kind of blend in or whatnot, but it is a little bulky if you're traveling. So it kind of like, if you're putting it in, like, this is a bog bag that I use, and I need to wash it. It's a little dirty. Got a little stained. But it is such a nice bag to be able to put stuff because it is on the bottom kind of harder, right? And then if you get spills something or whatever, it's okay. But it kind of takes up a lot of room is what I was meaning to say from the Makeup by Mario. So I like it, but it is a little bulky when you're traveling. I took my Breffer eyelash curler. Always have to have an eyelash curler, 100% hands down. I really like this eyelash curler. It doesn't pinch or anything like that. I love it, love it, love it. I did take a few eyeliners from Chanel, one being this in number 48. It's one of their new ones, the Or Antique. And then I also took Khaki Metal, which is just fabulous. If you guys love a good eyeliner, Khaki Metal is such a great liner. Great for wearing all day. They don't budge. I have oily eyelids. Just beautiful liners. One last eyeshadow, because a girl can't have too many eyeshadows in her makeup bag. This is the Cle de Peau Eyeshadow Palette. I recently purchased this. It's an older palette. It's not new to the market, but it is new to me and I love it. Love. This is a love it. I adore this palette because all these shades can be dressed up, dressed down. It's called the 305 palette. So I think it's called Satin Moon. But it's beautiful, guys. It just makes your eyes pop and you only have to wear one shade. I'm serious. It's gorgeous. So I've really had a hard time picking eyes and lips. It was just too hard. I couldn't decide. So I took a couple staple brushes from my collection. I took the Scott Barnes 67 brush. I love this brush. Y'all know this brush is fabulous. I also took a puff brush with me, and I'm loving these Chikuhodo GSNs 02, and then there's a P4 that I have too that I just love, but this one is the one I took as well as the P4. I did take the P4 too. Let's see, where are you? Here it is. This little guy, how cute is it? Isn't that so cute? It's just great for like buffing and stuff to your face. And then this one's undyed, so like you could use it with powder or liquids or creams, things like that. So these were staples. And then I did take some of my, pretty good eye brushes that I love. I took a Chantecaille. This is a shade in Sweet Brush. This I did take, and it is a, this one was gifted, as well as a few of my, like the Chikuhodo one that I use a lot, the GSN 10. I use this a lot. I find that I'm reaching for this more and more as well. And then, for example, let's see, where's the other one I always have to have? And then some Sonia G brushes, guys, for the eyes. I have the Splendor Pro that I use a whole lot. I usually link these down, like some of the ones that I just absolutely love and have to use. And then some of Katie Jane Hughes brushes. I love her eye brushes. I will say those are some brushes that I really tend to reach for, some of her smaller eye brushes. Now, her face brushes, I don't reach for as much. I mean, I'm just being honest. I don't know why. Maybe the shapes are a little unique to me or a little different for me. I just don't tend to reach for her eye brushes as much, but it is what it is. Another one that I took is this Jumbo Blender by Sonia G too. Sonia G hands down has some of the best brushes. I love her brushes. And then, oh, there's one more I want to show you. The Bobbi Brown Full Coverage Face Brush. I always take this with me everywhere I go, really, and I need to clean it. But it's just a good solid face brush. It doesn't streak or leave lines or anything like that, and I just absolutely adore it. So this was definitely in my bag. All right, did we forget anything? I feel like I may have forgotten something. If I did, ask me because I don't remember. Let me know if I forgot anything. No, thank you guys so much for being here and hanging out with me today. I'm so appreciative, and I really am excited to share with you about our trip and kind of things that we did and what I took, those types of things. It was a lot of fun. Let me tell y'all, Jen and Lexi are the sweetest y'all in real life. I know we are, you know, here on YouTube and Instagram and things like that, but it's so refreshing, guys, to meet people and like they're just so genuinely themselves. And I absolutely love that, and I'm just so thankful to have met some really amazing people here, and that's a gift. It's a gift. So especially with you guys being here, I mean, I'm beyond thankful. Thank y'all so much for being here. Again, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to comment. All those things help me out. Don't forget to share. I'm so thankful. I will leave my latest video right here, and I'll see you there. Bye, y'all.